Welcome to Strat Chat. My name is Martin, and we are on episode. The numbers on the title thing there somewhere. Okay, I can't remember what it is now. I think it's 6, but it's 7. It's 7. A little bit of news about the channel. The first is that we have another Patreon, and it is someone that I kind of feel like I actually know really well. Devon Evans contributes in the comment section of the videos quite frequently. Obviously, I hope I'm kind of assuming that you're a male, Devon, because it's I believe Devon is common man's name in the US. I think that's where you're from. I don't even really know. I don't even know if you're from the US. I think that you're a man. That's the impression I got, but I think it is a unisex name. But I know so little about you. I kind of feel like I know you. I kind of feel like you're a friend already. But welcome and thank you very much for your patronage, and that's going to be going back into the channel. I'm buying a little bit of equipment to try and work on the problems that I've been having with sound, etc. So thank you very much for that. Incidentally, there's patronage levels as low as £1, and that's like more or less just a little bit more than $1 if you're not quite sure of the value of £1. So feel free to check out the Patreon. The more the merrier. You'd be part of a very small select band at the moment. Also, I've been convinced by a friend of mine to try out Twitch. I was thinking about doing some live streams on YouTube, and he said Twitch is just way better. So I'm working on the app today. Today I'm going to be spending some time trying to do a little bit of a live broadcast without anybody watching, just to see if I can get it working. And when I know what's going on, I'm going to announce that here and in the community section. And people that are available will be very welcome to join me for some live CK3 playing. And I think the idea is I'm going to try and pick something interesting. And I'm going to kind of just stick with it. We're just going to play it through. We're not going to do this kind of, right, we're going to form the empire and then we're going to stop. We're going to try and we're going to sort of play it all the way through kind of thing. Over, it might take a year, it might take however long it takes. But trying to do a live stream once a week, I think would be really interesting. I think some people watching these would appreciate that, perhaps more than these kind of like shorter kind of like series. Also, we're saying that the spring has sprung here in England. It's absolutely gorgeous weather. We had beautiful weather the other day, and it means I want to get this done so I can go and chill out in the garden for a little while. So let's go on with the game. So I had some really good comments from a guy called Chris, who comments on some of the videos, and he pointed out that one disadvantage of this really quite quick feudalisation that I've gone through could be problematic because, as quite rightly points out, when you're feudal, you lose those really easy casus belli that the tribes have. And then, very kindly, he went away and checked it out and then let me know that, in fact, that's the special feature of this West African tribal, is that you don't lose those casus belli. So we still have casus belli, very cheap, easy casus belli for attacking these places. And I was just so relieved. I mean, they say it's better to be lucky than to be good, isn't it? Didn't think about losing that casus belli when I went for that early feudalisation. I just thought, wow, yeah, I've done it. And then I was like holding my head thinking, what an idiot. It's going to be so much more difficult now to become an emperor when I've got to get claims. I've got to save up lots of prestige to wage these wars. No, I've still got the tribal casus belli. I think until I reform my religion. I think that's the way that it works. Another benefit of the West African feudal government type is that I can still raid, and I've not been using raiding very much. Money's been coming to me in other ways, but it's nice to know that option exists. So I'll shrink myself down just a little bit, make life just a little bit more bearable for the viewers. And we'll get started. So a few things to talk about before we really get going. The first is that we have to become the emperor, and we will need another. Well, it's exactly 20 counties. So we're going to be at war pretty much all the time, trying to get these counties under our belt, 20, and then we can form it. We need to be saving up money. So there's a part of me that wants to be building buildings, but I'm not going to be building buildings. I'm going to be saving up 1,000, and then I'll keep 1,000. If I have more money beyond that, then that will be different. I will consider spending it if I get money beyond that. But I want that 1,000 ready for when I am able to form the emperor, because I am 50 years old. I really can only feel confident of 10 more years of life. If I die now, succession is disastrous. There are 13 titles that I will lose to my many brothers and sisters. 1 or 2 have passed away. But that's going to be the key thing. We're going to be slowly building up faith. We're going to be slowly working our way up through the scholar tree. We'll certainly get into learning on the job. If we get as far as that, we may or may not take that one. But I'm interested in going up here to profit so that I can afford a really, really good religion once I've become emperor. And then finally, I mean, we won't be getting this far today, but then eventually we'll switch to medicine focus and just try and keep ourselves alive a little bit longer. So first thing I want to do is have a little look at my prisoners. So it looks like I'm going to have weak hooks on a vast number of extraordinarily insignificant characters, so very, very unlikely to ever help me. I've also got a vast number of territories to give away. Okay, so I'm going to give those to the same person, and that will get me down to 8, which is exactly what I want. Let's just have a look at my council. Right, he's a treacherous villain. Perfect. His son would be a very, very good vassal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this chap basically Duke of Dagoma, in the hope that his son inherits quite soon. Daboya, Dagoma and Gonja. I also need a lot more prestige. So I'm back 8 of 8, which is perfect. I also need a lot more prestige. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to try and form, I think I can form a kingdom. Duchy. No, I can't form a kingdom, but I can form the Duchy of Iffy. Right, who? That's my daughter. So if I form the Duchy of Iffy, and then grant it to my daughter. Okay, I've suddenly got loads of this stuff. Right, what else can I do? Right, let's not form any more duchies at the moment, but we will do as we need to. I wasn't going to spend my money, but I think I need to spend it on that. Otherwise, I won't be able to declare any wars. I think I'm interested in the money rather than the levies. So let's just take some of these. Oh, look at this one. This one's really, really valuable. Let's just check out. I mean, he's my son, isn't he? What's he? It's because he's got this whole duchy. That's why he's given me so much money. Right. So that's given me a bit of a boost in how much money I've got. But the thing to be doing right now is to be building up the actual regiments I already have. It would be silly to start spending money here when I can be spending money. It's much more efficient to do it here, because the thing is, if I increase the size of these guys, it won't make any difference to the standing cost of. It doesn't cost any more to raise these troops. It's per regiment. It doesn't matter how big the regiment is. That number has gone. Money's gone down, but it's only gone down because they are now recruiting. Right, where are we going to war? 220 no allies. 600, 700 no allies. I think what we're going to do is just declare war on both of them. Okay, so seizing the de jure county is a little bit cheaper in terms of prestige. So another reason why it will make sense, I think, to form these kingdoms as I can. So Akan, I'm already am the king of Akan, but I've already got territory in Kong. So if I can form Kong, I'd only need 2 more counties and a lot of money. It might be that I might be able to vassalize 1 or 2 places, but even if not, I can do the cheaper declaration of war as a de jure one. So we've got two wars to fight. Let's go and fight them. Right, quick victory against these guys. Then we'll leave some troops behind to besiege Wagadagu. Now we'll have to pop back and quickly crush this. Okay. Right, won the battle here. That's good news. At least that war ended quite quickly in the end. Enforced demands. Okay. I think I'm going to catch them. Yep. Okay, well that's good news. So, forced demands. Yep. Let's recruit him as a knight. Let's just get the 25 here. 25 gold. Interestingly, it would be some free prestige if I can defeat them. So let's disband this army here. Now, I believe men-at-arms are raised immediately. So let's put the rally point here. Let's raise all men-at-arms. He's not in that army. I always forget to wait. Right, lovely. That's very good news. So we've got 17. We prevented Bonozo from being raided. And the important thing is 139 prestige. I also got piety, which is nice. Well, all these places, is there any chance of these people being vassalised? It's the problem is we're not tribal, we're different faiths and different cultures. So I think all of these places just need to be conquered. Let's take these two. He's the more powerful, so we'll go for him first. And then when we've destroyed that army, we'll go over there. We'll bring some levies along with us just to besiege Kumasi while our main army goes and takes that one. That's what we'll do. Declare war. I don't want to see any allies joining the war, just confusing me. Okay, lovely. Right. Minimum force. Economy of force there. Just taking 600 to besiege that tribal hold. A nice big victory here, and then we can take this one too. Right, okay, so it's one victory. I'm not worried about ransoming these leaders. I just want as cheaply and as quickly as possible to take their land. Disband this army. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cold, so if I'm sniffing a bit, that's why. Do I have any protection? I've got a bodyguard, but I've only got one bodyguard. Is that a food taster? See, he's not mad about me, is he? I mean, he's a terrible food taster, but at least he's on my side. Right, I'm going to sway you. It's quite nice because I've given you that position, I think. Oh, I don't need to sway you. Okay, well, let's have a bodyguard. Bodyguard. Nice, yeah, that's nice. Okay, he's the one that we should be swaying. He likes me 100. So, development 3 here, when it gets to 4, I might move it over here because of my culture, there are only 3 counties, and that's what's deciding how fast I get innovations. Boutro Igo, those 2 there, and of course, this one over here. Okay, super. So hopefully that's maybe a little bit safer. Right, this is awkward, okay, because I want to take Kong because I need 2 more counties in the Kingdom of Kong so that I can form the kingdom, and then I can start. It becomes a little bit cheaper for me to declare war on the other counties because I can do them as a de jure claim. So he's this chap here. He's got 2 counties, okay. I could go for both of them and I could take them both together. But if I go for a conquered duchy, it's 375 prestige, whereas if I go for one, well, it only costs 75, less than half, essentially for both of them, only 150 prestige. So what I'm going to do is attack him now. I think the army's better. Almost. Okay, it was a tiny bit premature. And then just wait for the cooldown period. There's plenty of other jobs for me to be doing. I can miss out Laraba for a few years and just come back to it. Am I going to raise quick enough here? Should do. Okay, nice. Can I catch him? Excellent. Is this my evil? He's my player heir. Right, I don't want to kill him. He's my son. That doesn't feel right. Covering it up. There's no possibility of a benefit here, is there? A 60% chance we successfully make this a non-story. 45% exposes his... So we're better off with this one. Or at least we get some sort of a benefit in that 66%. Oh. Okay, so he's now a murderer. My heir is now a murderer. I'm now overwhelmed by stress. Let's just get back to the battle. Okay, at least the battle's won. And we return home in disappointment. So that was supposed to get me lots of prestige and reduce my stress and increase my stress and got me a relatively small amount of prestige. Right, he's going to be a terrible food taster, but at least he likes... Let's go for her, because if he gets killed, he's a passable knight, isn't he? Right, someone is plotting to kill me. Okay. Right, let's look at my rivals again. I can't imprison her. I could try and murder her. I have a truce with her, so I can't... Right, all I can do is look at ways of making my security better. Okay, this improves hostile scheme resistance. Oh. I can't change that until 20 days. Okay. Got a little bit of money and we got a favour with our rival, who I suspect is trying to kill me. Right, that's interesting. I'm not going to fight, are they? Surely. I mean, I suppose it slows the victory down. Right, this is a guy... Okay, right, but it won't succeed. Right, let's have a look at the independence faction. It's tiny, isn't it? Okay. Right, so what I'm going to do is arrest him as soon as this war is over. Okay. Okay. On decline. Okay. Okay. Right. Stop. Okay, there's people joining the war. Yeah, so it's this guy. I mean, he was my rival before, wasn't he? I conquered him. Right, where is my army? Okay, it's at full strength. Where are they going? Okay, let's raise here. See if I can get all of... see if I can wipe them out. Raise all their arms here. We need to put this down very fast. Okay. Caught them. He's coming in as well, which is lovely to see. Let's leave them in here. Let's split it in half. Half there. Half there. So I think we'll take these two and we should have won, really, shouldn't we? They're the two capitals of the rebellion. The heart of the rebellion. Okay. Ah, new learning pack. Excellent. Yeah, big increase in all of my values there. Right, how quickly is he going to take this castle? 8 months. 13 months. 58 days. Okay. Let's finish taking this one. Okay. Okay, so what I want to do is get back to here. So get a little bit of free prestige or spy holes for 5 years. I know I always say this, but I really, really feel this. Okay, that's, yeah, it's 5 years. No. I do feel in danger of being assassinated. Right, we'll win that battle once we get there. Okay. Right. Someone is trying to kill me again. Right, so that I've taken. I'm going to take another county there, and obviously I think this is the key one. I think when I take that back, we'll be good. Excellent. All right. Okay, so I imprison this guy. Right, let's look in the old cells. My rival. Execute him. Right, who's my other rival? It's that woman, isn't it? The woman I'm worried about, I have to say. Right, he's dead. Her. How powerful is she? Militarily, not powerful at all. Okay, imprison. On decline. Starts a war against you with the rebellion casus belli. I might as well disband everything till I see where this rebellion comes. Yeah, vastly inferior. Excellent. So I do seem to be kind of making friends. This rebellion is way bigger than I expected. Okay, it's because people have joined it, haven't they? It's going to waste a lot of time. Right, let's just go and take this castle if I can. Right. Oops, scheme abandoned. Murder on you has been disbanded. Well, that is good news. We're still not enough court grandeur. Let's put this up. This actually makes me even safer. Might bring my court grandeur up to scratch. Right, let's bring the levies in. Got a nice big army here besieging this. What we really need to do is create a new army, split up a new army, take nearly all the good quality troops, nearly all the levies, leave them a couple of knights just to make them not absolutely defenceless, and I shall command it myself. I'm not 100% sure why this victory isn't more certain. Right, I'm slightly in debt. They got a better army commander. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back and just going to try and take this. Okay, first significant event of the war is about to happen. Yeah, okay. Giving us 13. Okay. Let's go down here, take this one. He's not achieving anything, he's just sort of wandering around the countryside. Alright, I'm going to win this battle, but I won't win that one. So I need to get to a castle. Have a nice victory here, hopefully. Yeah, lovely. That's very helpful. Okay, how big a victory was it? Huge difference in losses, but there's still a significant army. All right, let's go and join them here. Their debt is hurting me. Right, lovely. Get a nice small victory here, but that might just boost us a little bit. Yes, okay. 37. Okay, not huge, but it's not nothing either. Right, let's go another victory here. Be very handy. Nice interception. Absolutely massive victory over a tiny army, but you know, take every victory you can get. Puts us on 50%. We've captured someone important, which is really nice. Okay, I guess this is it, isn't it? We've got to go down there and fight this lot. I think I'm really beginning to feel the loss of the lack of catapults. This feels like wasting a lot of time. I'm only doing all this because I want these rivals out of the way. This will fall in 12 months, and I'll hopefully take both of these counties in that time. I don't think they're as strongly fortified. No, not as strongly. Right, split in half. Send you guys there. Try and get 2 for the price of 1. It's turned into the most costly war. We've got to go down and fight them there. Oh, nice. Right, enforce demands. Okay, disband. Okay, right. What are we doing with learning? Okay, how much actual faith do I have? Right. Okay, what I'm going to do. Try and give myself a little bit more time. Let's switch to medicine focus. Do that. I'm going to do at least iron constitution, and then I'm going to go up to profit. Right, we cannot do anything when we owe so much money. Right, how much is he going to give me? 50. This guy, 50-ish. Right, well, we're executing her. Right, who is she? Okay, so she's going to give me 100. Nice. This guy's going to give me 100. Right, he's going to give me 50, sorry, and this guy's going to give me 50. Who's this? And how much is he going to give me? Right, so he's not going to give me anything to get out. I think he's my sort of heir to my heir, if you like. Right, we'll have a hook on him. Tax him till the pips squeak. Nanadanku. He likes me. Why did he rebel? I'll have 50 off you. Right, we might not need to go raiding if we're lucky. Right, what's that going to do to the money situation? Okay, think about making you a duke at some point, aren't I? Right, I've got life reaffirmed, which is a medium health boost. I'm no longer overcome by stress. Yeah, looks like we're getting on very well. Okay, I'm only down 21 now. That's really good news. Right, let's have an alliance with her. Alliance with him. Let's make me a little bit of a stronger position. 57. It's taken me 7 years. I've only got 5. No, I'm going to stop there. All right, so we'll come back to this on Friday. So it's become more and more urgent, but I think we've overcome a lot of the problems. There was genuinely a real risk of being murdered. I think there was certainly plots, more than one plot to murder me. One of them I actually sprung, and I was lucky in surviving it. Had a feeling about it. It was hence having the extra guards, appointing the guards and the food taster. I think the food taster died, didn't she? Gosh, so maybe that was a murder plot that we never even realised was a murder plot. Key thing is, all of our rivals are dead. We've captured 5 counties and we need 20, and these are 1, 2, 3, very, very easy to get those. I'm going to take 1 from there, and then I'll be able to form the kingdom. I mean, I can't declare war, of course, until I've got a little bit more money, so I might have to wait 3 or 4 months. Or do a little raid next time. I'm not sure which I'm going to do. But I really feel this sense of urgency. I need to get a move on if I'm going to become the emperor before I die. And I'm getting 10 piety a turn, so I'm not desperately worried about reforming the religion. I don't want to do it until very near the end of my life when I've already become the emperor, when I've done all of my conquering. But no question about it, it's going to be kind of slow going, punching through. But some of these places, some very, very low hanging fruit, I think I'll take those next. So I might take one of the counties of Buron next. I should go for places where there are 2 counties first, so that the cooldown period ends. I can take these when I've got nothing else to do. So actually, I'll probably go for Buron next, then Dabu, then I'll take this low hanging fruit, and then see if I can go back for this one. But I mean, I can declare war on people first. I can leapfrog ahead. I don't have to do it kind of systematically. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.